It's been a really fulfilling experience so far, and I'm glad that I've gotten to share it with you all, and I hope that one day I'll get to share it with you all in person. Hello and welcome back to another Carryology video. I am down in Boulder, Colorado for the next few days. And I just arrived at the beautiful Boulderado Hotel, which is in downtown Boulder, which is really, really pretty. I'm here representing Carryology, and I will be on the FJÄLLRÄVEN Classic 3-day trek, which starts tomorrow. I'll get back Thursday, and I thought I would bring y'all along for the ride with me. Before we get on the trail tomorrow, I wanted to rap a little bit about who FJÄLLRÄVEN is. Most of you know them because of this backpack, also known as the Kanken. It is by far their most popular bag in the United States. When you walk into a FJÄLLRÄVEN store in the US now, you will see an entire wall of Kanken backpacks at pretty much every one of those stores. But what you'll also find when you look past the Kanken backpack is a company deeply entrenched in the outdoors, developing functional and durable gear, acting responsible towards nature, and inspiring people to get outdoors. Now, if I'm being honest, I am not a trekker. I wouldn't even really consider myself an outdoorsman, but I did spend a ton of time prepping for this trip, just walking around the city of Chicago. I couldn't account for the elevation or the change in elevation, change in air pressure, or any of those things, but I did what I could to walk 6 to 10 miles a day, and I always had 35 to 45 pounds on my back, really trying to get my feet ready, my back ready, and break in my boots. Now, technically, I am here as a member of the media. FJÄLLRÄVEN has sponsored this trip for Carryology, and I am here as the representative of Carryology, but no money exchanged hands. FJÄLLRÄVEN does not have final say in the video I'm creating now or any of the content that we'll be creating. I'm about to go to a media dinner. Starts at like 5:45 in like 15 minutes or so. Meet some of the other media members as well as some of the FJÄLLRÄVEN executives. And then they're going to give us a couple of briefings. So pretty excited, happy to meet some new people. I don't really know anybody here. So it might be really fun and interesting.
That powder helps decompose or get moist.
All right, just woke up. It's like 5:45. Gotta pack my bag still a little bit. I got my bag that's going home with me, so that's gonna stay at the hotel, checked in. Got a day pack that FJÄLLRÄVEN gave me. That's what I'm gonna be carrying mostly. And then a night pack, which is gonna be going from campsite to campsite. All right, looking at today's attire. This is all stuff they sent me. A Skibo sweater or mid-layer, Skibo base layer, which is long sleeve, their classic hat, the Keb trousers. These are the waterproof ones because we're expecting some rain today.
He died up here, and so his grandson put him in a tough shed and put him on dry ice. And then somehow, because you get bored, a festival became a thing.
Finally made it out to the trailhead.
Yeah, let's check it. Yeah.
The whole crew here. Media and others. Gonna be 8 or 9 miles today, which is gonna be quite a trek for us. Most of us are not that experienced, just like me, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see what kind of misery people are in 3 to 5 miles.
Have a good day, guys.
All right, just started moving really uphill. We're at a little over 2 miles. Not breathing very well. So far, boots, very comfortable. Pants, can't wait to talk about these pants actually. They've got 4 zippers along the sides and they let air in. It is wonderful. It is really keeping me alive. Oh man, we've met so many people. I want to introduce everybody to everybody here, but it's going to be really hard. Jean Marie right there, she's our FJÄLLRÄVEN, one of our FJÄLLRÄVEN representatives. Do you want to...
That's right, I'm a FJÄLLRÄVEN representative. I just don't have my name tag with me today.
What are you most excited about for the trek?
I'm kind of, yeah, just getting to know people.
I feel that.
Yeah.
Look over Jean Marie's shoulder here.
Yeah.
What?
What
was your name?
Eric.
Eric, tell
Yes.
us what you're hiking with here.
I'm hiking with the tree Kanken and all the fun attachments you could think of.
And how big is that bag?
The bag.
16 liters?
Yeah, like 15, 16 liters.
All right.
And some attachments make it probably like 22.
Okay, and what would you say the average person is walking with here? Maybe like 50?
Yeah,
55?
50 plus.
We're just getting to checkpoint 1. Snacks, new water. People are stopping, hanging out, which I think we all need. It's just over 5 miles at this point, so everybody's legs are starting to feel it. It's just day 1. Got another 3 or 4 miles ahead of us. Oh. How is it back? That's our trail guide, Pax. He's the one who keeps us at least somewhat safe. We don't know if we can trust him yet, but I'm gonna go the way he went and we'll see. I'll determine after this.
Oh my God.
Okay, we're at about the end of mile 8. You can see that. Definitely dying a little bit. Don't feel very good, but we only have 1 more mile. With what, 300 feet or so, 400 feet of elevation? 1 mile, 400 feet of elevation. It's probably not gonna be much easier.
Nice time estimate too. 3?
See that beautiful place over there?
No.
That's campsite 1. Sorry, I forgot to put the mic on. It's gonna sound like trash, but I don't care, I'm too tired. All right, I'm in my lodging for the night. I'm sorry, it's probably super loud. It is hailstorming right now. It was literally beautiful. We went from sunny, nice, sitting over by the lake, eating dinner.
Oh my gosh.
It's like really hailing.
Slushy.
To running back to here, getting inside, trying to stay dry. It's just non-stop hailing for the last, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, whatever. And I'm staying dry. This tent is amazing. I can definitely say that. The Esquivo Endurance 2, which this is my prime lodging here. You can see all the stuff on one side. Got me and my sleeping bag. There's a little line here for your laundry. And then on top of that, there's even a little vestibule area that is not tarped on the bottom, so that you can leave like your shoes. You can also dry off some stuff. I might want to bring that inside though. Rain is slowing down. I still need to get my bear canister. Honestly, probably need to go to the bathroom at least 1 more time tonight. Checking out for day 1 probably. Day 2, it's not doing great for all of us. Got a series of folks behind me and in front of me. It's 8 a.m. We're 0.15 miles in and we're all sweating and breathing like hell. So it's gonna be a long day. It's been mostly uphill and now we have all that uphill to deal with right over there. It's pretty tough. A lot of incline. Serious incline. Okay, we made it to the top. Breathing, almost at 0%. Shorts have been engaged. And this is what we paid for. Look at that. It's I don't know, Rocky Mountains or something. We're somewhere in the world.
Just like the Continental Divide or something.
Oh,
Big deal.
Sam, documentary maker.
What's up?
Dope. I'm gonna try not to pass out. Okay. Made it another half mile or so, and we came across this. It used to be a railroad, which is freaking nuts. It's all wooden. All right, just finished up at checkpoint 1. Had some turkey sammies, snacks and water. Checkpoint 2, my bad, checkpoint 2. People are reminding me I'm not that smart. Two. Idiot over here, my bad. And a couple people just got engaged. What a fun little event, engagement party. See, everybody's coming together right here. They just met yesterday. No, I'm just kidding. It's a cross between cold and hot because there's wind, but we're wearing layers. The sun's out, but it's only like 60 degrees out, so it's a little chilly. Oh, remember the people who got married?
Oh, okay, yes.
And by got married, I meant got engaged.
Right.
Walking beautiful ridgeline. We're at 6 miles. Got another probably 2 to go. Mile and a half, 2. Much easier today. I actually feel good today. I wanted to give you guys an update saying that it's not all misery. It is fun to hike and trek sometimes, right, Michelle?
All the time.
All the time from our local here. We came from up over there. All right, I just finished dinner, finished with setting up my tent. I'm at the campsite. You can see the campsite. I'm in the distance over there. At the end of day 2, I've been reflecting a bit. As a first-time trekker, it's been definitely tenuous at times. It's been tough, but it's been a really fantastic experience. The Classic in particular has not only pushed me a little bit out of my comfort zone in order for me to do a multi-day hike, sleep in a tent, deal with things like rain and hail that have both hit us, surprisingly, is just not something I'm used to. I've also gotten the opportunity through the FJÄLLRÄVEN Classic to meet so many interesting people. When you don't have a phone or music or a TV in the background, you're just forced to talk to people, even people you don't know. And it's been really interesting to get to know a lot of these people and hopefully, you know, have made some lifelong friends just in 2 days here. That's making me want to talk a little bit about the Classic and some of where it's come from. The FJÄLLRÄVEN Classic was something that was started by the founder of FJÄLLRÄVEN in like 2005, early 2000s. And they did the Swedish one first. So it's we have a couple of people here who were just on the Swedish trek. They were talking about a, 5-night, 6-day trek. Not quite as terrain driven as our Rollins Pass here in Colorado, but it's the original and it sounds like it was massively fun. It's also the largest one they have, or they average something like 2,000 people a year. Right now, this one, the Colorado one here, the USA one, is going at about 300 people, I believe, or maybe just shy of 300 people. So something that's growing. I think once the communities start to realize that it's happening and that it's really community and nature driven, I think we'll start to see people flooding to it, which will be super interesting. It started in 2016. It's happened a handful of times. And it's been the same 30-mile trek through the Colorado Rockies here. FJÄLLRÄVEN USA, or I think FJÄLLRÄVEN North America actually, is actually based out of Boulder, Colorado. So they're pretty close. They know these parts pretty intimately, and they're taking us kind of in their backyard. The other thing about this that's made it really nice for somebody who's a beginner like me is that you can absolutely ease your way into it. And by that I mean they bring food to different checkpoints. They have medics everywhere. Can you hear the stream in the background? Here, it's right there.
Okay. For coming out. No, seriously, this is like the best thing I do all year long. So
It is the morning of day 3. Didn't sleep very well. I am on an angle here. All my stuff slid to the bottom for the most part. Find flat ground. That's my tip for day 3. Shoulders hurt, neck hurts, and we got a solid 9 miles today. Now I'm gonna pack out again and hit the trail. 9 miles today. We're on mile 1, maybe even like mile half. Not quite as tired now that I'm up. Feet are fine. Knees are hurting a little bit. Probably should drink more water. What was your favorite part of the trip? so far?
Oh, jumping into Corona Lake.
Okay.
I like being on top of Rollins Pass and in the trestles and
Tracks
stuff.
that we tracked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
super cool.
All right, we're about a mile and a half in or so. We're going downhill. I don't know, 900 feet. What I'm realizing, what I know from before, is that going down a lot harder on your joints requires you to use a lot more of those stabilizer muscles in your knees and ankles. Can be a lot actually more painful and tiresome, depending on who you are. If you're somebody like me with a bum knee or high fatigue to start, this can be a pretty high impact day. So number one recommendation I got was just go slow and use your own weight or your own strength to brace your weight as much as you can. Your knees will thank you in the morning. This has been the saddest part of the trek so far. We've got just burned wood in every direction. Basically this whole forest has been cleared from forest fire, is what it seems like. This downhill is no joke. It's all downhill. Bracing myself has been helpful, but I'm definitely gonna be feeling it later. We're at the end of day 3. Just made it to the finish line. Finish line. My legs feel like ass. My feet don't feel better, but my mind feels great. 3 days in the wilderness was worth every second. All right, now that we're done, a bunch of crazy people have decided that swimming in 50-degree weather is ideal. That's not me. Definitely not gonna do that. All right, finally home, back in Chicago. I have reflected much on the trip, and I can truly say that if you're somebody who is looking for adventure, nature, and community, the Fjällräven Classic might be perfect for you. Now, alternatively, if you're the kind of person who prefers to have a more serene environment, maybe only hike with, close friends or family, or even alone, you might want to pass on something like the Fjällräven Classic, though it's great. If you're a more serious trekker or independent trekker, it might be a little on the beginner side for you. Though I will say it was hard. We did have serious trekkers with us. You might be able to find something a little more your speed, whether that's the company or the actual trail itself elsewhere. I know I'm already thinking about going back next year, so like I said at the beginning of the video, hopefully next year I'll get to experience the trail with y'all. Peace.